We want to talk with you about the books that feed your imagination and the vices that spark your soul.
We drink, we curse, we read things. Come sit by us. Expect no judgment, just good times.
Welcome to Paper and Vices. Books reviewed, vices indulged.
Mature content warning.
I am Victoria Papers and her second glass of wine.
And I am Lee Vices, also on my second glass of wine.
Salud.
Salud. Do you see my cup? I need to put this on social media. I need to have this.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Is it one of the book box cups?
No, I got it in like a kit. Okay, so I might have to. These are too torn up already to put on social media, but it came in a set with a pair of like fuzzy socks that have grippies on the bottom and they have sparkle in them.
You do love you some grippy fuzzy socks.
I do. And I love me some sparkle. So all combined, I was like, fuck yeah. And my sister-in-law gave it to me for Christmas and I wear them often and drink out of my cup often. So
way to go, sister-in-law.
Right?
She does really good gifts for you.
She does. She's such a thoughtful and creative and crafty person. So yeah.
Yeah.
She's good people. I'll keep her. So. I'll let my husband keep her as a sister, you know. You're allowed to continue to be related to this person. It's cool. So.
No objections. Your annual review is going well.
Yes.
No notes.
Oh, man. So how you doing?
I'm pretty good. I am cold, but enjoying it because I know that in like 5 months, I'm going to be like, why do I have underboob sweat already? Why? So yeah, no, it's like every once in a while I'll get really annoyed with being cold and then I'll be like, but I'm going to want this so much in June. I'm going to sit in my car and listen to PTX Christmas and cry and dream about this cold in June. So like,
yeah,
I'm good.
It's funny you mentioned that and I'm like, yeah, I know that. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I've been with that vibe before.
Yes.
Yes. I'm also enjoying the cooler weather mixed with hot days. You know, it's all good. But I'm just excited to like not have to turn the weather, like the AC, down to 65 in order to wear a hoodie. So,
yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hoodie weather is just, it's magical. Maybe it's not as magical if you live someplace where it's more time out of the year. Because I started wearing my hoodies here in November and it's the endish of January, early-ish of February. I don't even know what day it is. Oof. Mm-hmm. Healthy pores, Valkyrie pores over here. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to like I'm wearing sweatpants and a hoodie and socks right now.
Yeah.
Socks. Motherfucking socks. It's nice. It's nice. My cat officially. So I really like fuzzy blankets. Mm-hmm. Every time I buy a fuzzy blanket, my cat decides it's his blanket. Yep. And since he's a spoiled, fuzzy little motherfucker, I can deny him nothing. So I have this really cool sugar skull blanket that's super soft on the printed sugar skull side, and then it's super fuzzy on the other side to go with my green reading chair that I bought to go in the office for me. And he's claimed the chair and the blanket. And then I got this super well, it matches his eyes when he sits in it. See, this little fucker is so spoiled. And then I got this super soft, fuzzy, magical blanket in a book box with the entirety of the Raven printed on it.
No shit.
Yeah, and I was like, cool, this can be my office blanket. And then the cat was like, no, it can't.
No, I need
so
two
he's
blankets.
Just like, yeah. Sometimes when it's really cold, not right now because we're all in the office and all the computer equipment's running, but when it's like really cold, he'll burrow partway under his little blankets and it's very cute.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's hot water bottle season and I'm not mad about it.
No, I don't think I've ever had to use a hot water bottle, which just shows you that I'm a flirter gal.
It is a good time. It is, well, it depends. If you've never woken up because your feet are cold, then it may not be for you. But if my feet get a little bit cold, and I hate wearing socks to bed because fabric on my feet is just like, But like it keeps your feet warm and you can stay asleep.
That's awesome.
It's so nice. Cause your over 6 foot warm, cuddly husband eventually gets too warm and rolls the other way, and then you're like, it's like when Jafar sends Aladdin to the ends of the earth, and he and Abu are just like, when your husband rolls away, that's what happens. But if you have a little hot water bottle at your feet to be your second husband, it's okay.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. What are your vices this week?
So my vices are actually, so I've been wearing maternity and nursing clothes for way longer than I care to admit. But, I decided that it was time to officially change that, and I am in the process of Marie Kondoing, is that a word? My closet, and there's a lot of things that don't bring me joy. And I ran across a $30 pair of jeans at Kohl's, of all places,
Nice.
that fits me nicely, and they're comfortable and awesome, and they're
Hell
not-
yeah.
Yeah. So my vice this week is just non-maternity pants that work well, and they're not too
That's a
baggy and they're
good
not
vice.
too small. Right? I'm just like, there is nothing like a good pair of jeans. I don't know. It's a thing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
And if you, and I think part of it is because it's so hard to find a good fitting pair of jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And in American society, for the most part, as women, we've been trained to feel guilty for spending an exorbitant amount on clothing and to feel guilty about our bodies, that we will wear jeans that are not super comfortable
Mm-hmm.
because they're jeans. I got rid of a pair of pants this week, 2 pairs actually, that are the Anna and Viv brand from Target.
Mm-hmm.
They're decently made. They're cute. My ass is too round. It doesn't fit. Like, it's not that like I need to go up a size, because if I go up a size, they're really baggy and unattractive.
Mhm.
It's just that like they were made for fat women with no ass. And I understand thoroughly that these women exist.
Mm-hmm.
I am not one of them. And so it's like, no, if I'm going to buy jeans, I'm going to go to Lane Bryant or Torrid, and I'm going to buy a pair that actually stays on my ass.
Yes.
And it's nice. It's
Amen.
nice.
Cheers.
Yes. Cheers indeed. Good fitting jeans are a fantastic vice. I'm excited for when you go bra shopping.
I am too. It's funny because I'm like, okay, I really need to update my wardrobe and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, what I've been doing is just upgrading the staples, because I'm just like, that's what I need before I start adding like boutique pieces and stuff, and just, I don't know. Not that I'm a boutique shopper, but like I don't know if we've had this conversation like in an episode, but I haven't really had a style like to call my own in a long time. Like, I have a style. It's there. It's hidden. It's buried. And I just need to make it more prominent in my wardrobe and in my accessories and things like that.
Well, and the last time you had, I don't want to say the luxury, but like the ability of, here's the thing. Childbirth is beautiful. Breastfeeding is beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Baby's worth it. Do what's best for your life. Fine. When you are breastfeeding a child, like from the moment you have conceived and you cannot fucking have nigiri to 6 to 8 weeks after that child is weaned, your body is not your own.
Nope.
It's a tool you use to keep the people you love alive. And, thank you, nature. It's beautiful and sacred, and all the airbrushed photo shoots are fine. But also, no one tells you that when you're nursing, you sometimes get acne under your tits. It's not the best experience, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's so true.
And so, everyone I've known, even if they have moments of, I want to look cute, blah, 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 kind of gets into this mindset of, you know, there's a difference between a pretty kitchen and a working kitchen, a utility kitchen. And they just kind of start treating their body as a utility kitchen at least 60% of the time, usually closer to 80 to 100% of the time.
Yeah.
And you can go back to having a designer kitchen now.
Yes. That is,
but it's been a really long
perfect
time.
Analogy. Yes, it has.
And so who you are is different
Yes.
because you've birthed and fed and raised these three wonderful people. You have a completely different life than you did the last time you had the ability to be like, what can I wear today that makes me feel like myself?
Yeah. Yeah. All of those things. For sure. Anyway.
So when you go countertop shopping, let me know.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I'll be like, all right, let's go. I'm flying up there. We're going bra shopping.
Woohoo! There are so many good malls up here. Like, yeah. And our one mall has like a Nordstrom rack and TJ Maxx and Ulta and all this like exterior shit right around it. We should do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
We
down.
should bring back the annual shopping day because the annual shopping day has morphed into the annual concert day, which is great. We saw Five Iron, we saw Alanis.
But why not do both?
¿Por qué no los dos?
What are you reading right now? We're kind of like, or no, I don't know your vices yet. Hold on. Back up. Back the bus up. What's your vice?
So we talked last episode about I went to Savannah. And there's this cookie store chain in Savannah called Bird's Cookies. And they've been in business since like 1924. I know this because it's printed on their tin that I'm holding. And they make a bunch of different kinds of cookies. Their lime coolers are really good. I guess that's kind of their signature thing. But they also make Georgia peach cookies, which are really, all their cookies are like these tiny, crunchy wonder balls of joy. And the peach ones are like, they're so peachy, but they're tart. They're like, you get the tart and the sweet of the cookie, and then you get the peach on the back. They're really good. They also have tins, and now that I quilt a lot, I have become like a little old bitch about my tins. Like, I want pretty tins to put my sewing shit in.
Of course.
So I got a tin with peach cookies, and I got a tin with lime cookies, and I am just happy.
That's awesome.
And I'll eat like 3 or 4 at once, and then like that's enough because they're small, but they're really flavorful and really crunchy, and the tins are just really, really pretty. And what does it say on the side? It says perfectly southern, sweet and tart, just like Scarlet Georgia peach cookies.
Nice. Is it like a good tea cookie?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I drink tea maybe twice a month, but they're also good coffee cookies and wine cookies. And fuck this, I need 5 minutes to myself hiding in the office cookies. But yeah, tea. Yes.
The all-purpose cookie.
The all-purpose cookie. Yeah. No, I spent so much money on food in Savannah, like, because good food. Just
good old Southern
there's no
food.
shade. I had one meal the entire time we were there that I was like, meh. We went to this little, I don't want to say it's a hole in the wall. Like, it has really good reviews and it's known, but you walk into it and it's not at all a fancy diner. It's called Henry's and it's like lime green inside. And apparently their thing is like this homemade secret recipe for chicken fingers. And they were the best motherfucking chicken fingers I have ever had in my life. And I was just like,
Nice.
okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Good times. What are you reading?
Well, to be honest, I haven't had much time to read this week. So I thought about, and I was talking to you about this before we hit play or hit record. I just felt like it was a good opportunity to mention that even book lovers have moments where, we just don't fucking have time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm still reading all my awesome books and stuff, but today was just kind of this week was an off week for reading for me, but I'll get back into
you've
this
had a
week.
lot going on, and I think it's fair.
Yeah.
It goes back to what we were talking about 3 or 4 episodes ago. Like when we were talking about the whole, do you count how many books you read in a year and do you do a reading challenge? It's social media is funny. It doesn't really matter what you're into. There's someone on Instagram that's going to intimidate the fuck out of you about it.
Yeah.
There will absolutely be people that are like, my October reading list, 57 fucking hardback books. And I'm just like, I read fast. That's not happening for me.
Yeah.
Do you listen to some? Do you speed read, which is less fun in my opinion, but whatever, you do you. And so I feel like it's really important to say, hey, you are invited to the table and to converse, even if you didn't read 20 pages this week, even if you only read 3 books this year.
Yeah.
If you're excited about it, come sit with us.
Yes. For sure.
Because, and I love Bookstagram. There are parts of the Bookstagram community I love. There are parts of the Bookstagram community that I'm just like, well, you do you, boo, and that's fine. There isn't any area where we shouldn't be encouraging each other to ignore someone else's highlight reel and come as you are with whatever you have going on. You are welcome and you are real and your honesty is respected, seen, and valued here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there should
We
be
should
like
just
a
stop
mic drop.
there. That's all I have.
Yeah, we're done. That's
Let's
it.
just find us online at paperandvices.com. We're out.
But I do want to hear what you're reading, though.
I finally started this book that I've wanted for forever that you sent me for my birthday. T.L. Huchu. I hope I'm saying that right. I may not be. The Library of the Dead.
Yeah.
So good. I'm like 20 pages in and I am invested in the main character. I love her voice. The world building is that really interesting kind that sucks you in, that it kind of hints. It gives you a little bit here. It gives you a little bit there. It doesn't just like dump it on you all at once in the first chapter, at least not at the point. Well, no, I'm on chapter 3. So yeah. Thoroughly enjoyable so far. Excited to read the rest of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's good times.
I think that was one of the ones on like your Amazon list. Like I don't think I actually picked
it
that
was.
Book. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, I love it, and the note you sent with it is very sweet, and it's my bookmark.
Oh, cool. I totally don't remember what I said. You don't have to read it. it's just funny. Like I write things and I'm just like, oh, I don't remember. Aw.
Yeah. you should write for money.
I should.
You should. You know, as soon as you hire a maid and a nanny.
No biggie. It's fine.
And a personal stylist.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, I so admire these women that are like, I wrote my first novel while breastfeeding with a toddler sitting on the couch typing with one hand. Like, really?
Nope.
Like, I don't know if I'm so impressed by you, disgusted by you, or I just don't fucking believe you. Like, one of those things.
Or all of the above. Like a little
or all of the above.
A little
like,
bit of it.
That's really impressive. Do you have no mental illnesses you struggle with? Or like,
what is
do
that
you like wake up in the morning every morning after 8 hours of sleep? Like, how does this happen? So, yeah. But yeah, I am chilling. That is what I'm reading, and I'm eating my cookies, and I'm still pulling out my affirmations every day from last episode.
Awesome.
I'm just cruising through the first part of the year with low social obligations. Really happy about that.
It is good times.
It is good times.
Yeah. Cool.
Did you have anything else?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything. We did it.
I think we did.
Backwards,
Last week's
but,
episode was fucking long.
It was. It was.
If you would like to find us, talk to us, argue with us, or critique us, or just say, hey, we are everywhere online at Paper and Vices. We have a Patreon where you can get stuff that's cut from episodes and sparkly pins and stickers, and you can help support us because cookies and wine aren't cheap, even at Winn-Dixie. It just, you know, we have a few supporters, and you guys just mean so much to us. We love you so much, and it's not just the money, it's the affirmation that we're doing something that people actually enjoy. That's, yeah, warm fuzzies. If you want to email us, Business at Paper and Vices, Lee at Paper and Vices, or Victoria at paperandvices.com, or you can just fucking go to paperandvices.com and get all of that shit.
Yes. In the meantime, don't be an asshole, smoke a joint, and take care of yourself.
This has been a production of Paper and Vices, LLC. Copyright 2022. This episode is presented for entertainment purposes only, and any vice should only be pursued within the legal boundaries, common sense, and personal responsibility of each person. Please check your local laws and do not engage in any form of bitchassery. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the individual hosts and guests only, and do not in any way represent the views of Paper and Vices, LLC, nor any named persons, nor should they be considered personal, medical, or legal advice. Previous episodes and other commentary can be found at paperandvices.com and patreon.com/paperandvices.